Okay, so I'm on page 341, and I'm talking about doing the subtracting of the polynomials. So when you do the subtracting, you've got this binomial, and then you have this binomial over here. The trick is that everything inside, because of this negative, is going to make it the opposite sign of what it is now. So what I do is I just rewrite this one as it is. And then I think, okay, I've got a negative out front, a positive inside. So this will become negative 2y. And this negative will make this negative a positive 2. So now I'm at the point where I'm collecting like terms. So I see that I have a 3y and a negative 2y. So 3 minus 2 is just the 1y. You don't have to write the 1, but you can. And then the negative 4 plus 2. So that will give me negative 2. Okay? Next one. Once again, this is a subtraction problem. So I'm going to change the signs of everything inside. So it's going to become negative 4x and negative 3, right? Because I had to change this one and change this one. Then I've got x, which is 1x, not written, minus 4. So 1 minus 4 is negative 3x. And then I have 16 and negative 3. So that is plus 13. Okay, moving on to like number 13. This one has a lot of negative signs in it. So I'm going to change the sign of that, change the sign of that, writing the original part. A negative of a negative is a positive, or think of the opposite, a positive. Collecting like terms, I can put the 2a and the a together, and then I have to put the 1 plus 1 together. So that's going to give me 3a plus 2. Okay, getting a little bit more complicated. This one has more terms to look at. So I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I'm just going to write this first part as it was. And then I'm going to change the signs of all the inside. And now it's time to collect like terms. So collecting like terms, I've got, I'm gonna put this here, it's a lot to look at. The x squareds, I've got 5x squared and negative 2x squared, which will give me 3x squared. And I've got 2x with negative x, which gives me x. And then I've got 4 minus 2. Working on problem 15. You've got 7y plus 5y plus 5 minus the quantity 2y minus 2. So the first thing you can do if you're looking at that and you're thinking, oh, those are like terms inside the parentheses and we're supposed to do parentheses first. You absolutely could do that. That's not going to cause any problems. But I just kind of want to follow the model of the way we've been doing it and just rewrite it as it is. If you decided to put those together and say 12y, it's not wrong, it's great. So now I've got this negative here that needs to be taken through. So that's going to give me negative 2y plus 2. So I need to collect like terms. So I've got 7y plus 5y, 12y, minus 2, 10y. And then I have plus 5 plus 2. All right, last problem. Hoping this is helping. This one is more complicated. This is number 16. There are a bunch of numbers, so I am not going to get overwhelmed. I'm just going to do it the same way I've done it. I'm going to rewrite this as it is. I'm going to distribute this negative through, which means change all the signs inside. So this one is positive, so it becomes negative. This one is negative. And this one is negative now, so it will be positive when I switch it. Okay, go through looking for like terms. Is there another x squared? Yes. There's a 9x squared and a negative 7x squared. Putting those together gives me 2x squared. Looking for x's, I've got 4x, 5x, and negative 6x. 4 plus 5 is 9, minus 6 is 3x. And then left over is the numbers. I've got 4 and I've got 9, and that is 13. So hopefully this lesson helped you. Let me know what I can do if you're still having trouble.